Hey guys, my name is Nikki, aka the Dragon Queen, and today I'm here with another book tag, and I'm going to be doing the Christmas Songs book tag. Now, I wasn't actually tagged in this, I just thought I'd do it. Why not, right? So, let's just jump on in. A villainous character you couldn't help but love. Now, for this one, I have a hard time explaining why this is, but I'm going to go with the bad guy or the villain from Ghostwalker by Nicole Martinson. This is a book that we published with the Dragon's Rocket Ship Publishing. I can't really say why without giving anything away, but I really liked some of the bad guys from this book. There were a few that I wanted to see die a horrible death, but there were some that were portrayed as bad guys and they weren't, or they were bad guys but it wasn't for the reasonings that you thought they were. So I really enjoyed that one, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Plus you should check it out. A book that I really want to see under my Christmas tree, I've already bought, and that is the Star Trek for Cold Equations, book 2 and 3, as well as Heartless and Crooked Kingdom and the Six of Crows. I bought them for myself using my gift card given to me by work. I'm going to do a book haul maybe soon. I'm still waiting on the last book to come in the mail. It was supposed to be here 2 hours ago, and they're like, it'll be here by 8 p.m. and that's not how time works because it's 10 now. Yeah, so not how it works. Just saying. A character who overcomes major obstacles and learns how to believe in themselves, I'm going to have to go with Crimson Fire by Mirren Hogan. This is another book that we published with the Dragon's Rocket Ship, but the main character is pushed through some of the hardest trials that I have ever seen a character go through, and it is fascinating and terrifying the amount of things that happen to her throughout that book and how much stronger she becomes out of it, and how she's like, I'm screwed, I'm screwed, I'm screwed, but then she finds a way that makes it successful. So I highly suggest that book. Plus, the main character is a black female and she's also a lesbian, so that doesn't get portrayed very often in fantasy books, so I really appreciated that from that book. So I do highly recommend that one as well. The character that I think would be on the top of the naughty list would be Queen Lavanna from the Lunar Chronicles series. She has not been good. No. I don't think she ever belonged on the nice list. And a character that I think would be on the top of the nice list, that's hard. I'm gonna go with Jim Butcher. It's kind of a cop-out, but Jim Butcher does everything in his power to help people, and he just, you know what I mean. Harry Dresden, the author, is Jim Butcher. Harry does everything in his power to help people and to ensure that they are safe and that they are happy, and I mean, yes, he has a temper and he does a lot of things wrong per se, but I think in the end everything he does wrong is to help somebody else. So it's never like, I'm being selfish. Well, I mean, sometimes, but most of the time he's doing it to help somebody else, not himself. A book that melts melts my heart, and I've mentioned this once or twice, is this one, The Book Thief. The Book Thief made me cry. It just killed me on the inside, but it was so good. It was one of the first times I read a book that I actually understood why people read books when they read books that made them cry, because it was so good. So good. A book that takes place in a country other than my own. For this one, I'm going to go with Love Me Do by H.A.K. H.A.K. is actually an author for one of our books as well. This book was not published by us, but this book up here, these two, were published by her and her friend Zohimera Kazmi and Shamila Gayaz. They published the Aoife and Demon series, and H.A.K. is a romance focused in Pakistan. A holiday book that I use to spread cheer is Winter Wishes. This has been a group anthology published by multiple authors of The Dragon's Rocket Ship. Not the publishing company, but the actual group. This was published a couple of years ago, and all proceeds go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. All the authors, I think there's 16. Every author wrote a fantasy book, or a story in here that focuses around winter and the holidays, and I have a short story in here, but this is for a good cause if you want to purchase it. A character that I would choose to spend the holidays with, I wouldn't be able to choose just one, but I would want to go with the entire cast of the Lunar Chronicle series. They went through so much, and they deserve a break, a nice big holiday feast where nobody's trying to kill them, and nobody's being threatened and running away and trying to die or about to die. They deserve a holiday where they could just be like, hey, we're free, we're good, let's do this, let's have some food, and not run away from the rest of our lives. A book I think everyone should read, and I'm going to go with The Book Thief. Now, that feels like a cop-out because I've already said The Book Thief, but I really do think it was very well written, and it's been out for a while, but it puts a different perspective on how the Holocaust affected Germany. It's not from most books focusing on the Holocaust focus on the Jewish in the camps or the Nazis. They don't focus on the non-Jewish Germans who are poor and in a non-influential position and have to decide, do I choose sides? Do I become a Nazi despite the fact that I don't think Jewish people did anything wrong? Or do I side with the Jewish and risk my life and my family's lives in order to save someone? So I think that book is very well done with that, and it's one of the few books that is a history-esque book. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's historical fiction, but there is history involved in it, and I actually was intrigued, and that takes a lot for me because I'm not a huge history fan. So I was very impressed with that, and I like the portrayal from Death's perspective, who's the narrator at the beginning of the book. So I really did enjoy that, and I also enjoyed how it was just like, it was this one child and her life, and how much her life changed throughout the war and throughout this book because of one or two people. So I enjoyed that. I'm going to tag 3 people. I'm going to tag Shannon Perrine, who just started her booktube. Yay! I'm going to tag Amy McLean, who's been commenting on a bunch of my videos. Thank you, I appreciate that. And I'm going to tag Zether Books, I was going to say Zonder, Zether Books, who just recently commented and wants to do some buddy reads and collabs later. So that's exciting. I haven't done that before. So I tag you three if you haven't done it yet. So please do it. If not, I understand. You could send me the link to the one you've already done. Anyway, and if you are watching this and you want to do it, I tag you. Do it. Also, can we just appreciate this shirt? Look how cute this is. I got it from Tea Turtle, and it's the Apocalypse. The Four Horsemen. I got it because of my novel. Anyway, so that's all I have to say today. Thank you for joining me. Like it if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to. And I hopefully will see you next week with, I don't know, next week. I'll do something for my birthday. Bye!